This is how it must be. Let me scribe. Leave my space. Let's dance. Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you. Take this! Let the show begin. Delve into destiny. Leave my... Let me scry.
Power that ended Haishan! Back off!
Let's dance. Written in the stars. Let me scry. Shadows of... Let the show begin. Let me scry. Let's dance. is upon you.
Let the show begin.
Delve into death.
Eyes on me!
Let's dance.
Shadows of... Let me scribe.
Take this!
Written in the stars.
Take this!
Leave my space.
Let the show begin.
shadows of fate. Leave my space.
Back at ya!
Let me scry.
To ashes!
Decided by destiny.
Off we go! Yeah! Yeah! Adventure time! Teamwork is dreamwork! You can't run! Lights out. Judgment! Shiver! You can't run! Lights out. You can't run!
They'll protect us.
Winds. Clouds high. The birds call! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
And when the going gets tough, he said and we won't find out what this I don't, although, oh, you mean, you're right. After all, yeah. Well, we've ruled out two gods. Why don't we ask someone from, oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko, and let's see what she has.
Oh, I mean good fortune. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask.
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well,
Great! We can.
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Incredibly small. Then
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was after I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. But to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Ah, that's right.
what a horrible.
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is...
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Ichising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there. You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way. The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux Fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
stock of herbs is running low. What a bountiful home.
The weapons on this side are quite well maintained.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osile. Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing! It's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by...
You're not far off, but they go by This young man is Kaedehara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then.
Only if the mood takes me, of course.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially seeing...
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of... There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little... You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers, and with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament.
But we didn't come here...
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of...
Is there really such thing as a masterless...
When a vision bearer dies, as for whether...
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time... So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect...
Yeah, we're...
Inazuma? You...
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
You just want her to take part in your turn.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do...
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the
It seems like it will only be a matter...
Go on, get yourself... I've already fixed up...
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
Martial arts tournaments, but when the combat...
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? Hi there!
That's right. Nothing beats real, but this tournament is
Exactly.
This master of yours
famous. He's the founder of the Ling. You probably he's got to the Ling.
forced it.
It's a type of, for example, our.
One time, he sent a challenger
It sure is.
There's a two-way.
Of course.
But recently though,
So, if we can get our hands on a vision...
well, we have.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the.
Hello? Are
You bet I am. Have you put... Well, the clash... Nope. Me? What? You... Not to mention, they tried to sneak... I planted a left... I stood my ground, of course. Around... I'm not saying I came...
Uh-huh. But for us,
I'll see you in the...
Hey, youngster. If so,
so you're...
you better believe it. For me, obtaining a... No, I know I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on in most people's eyes. I am already the very... a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was I've also brought... Of course, I also put in a few... Ha! You don't mince your words, do... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now, but...
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes,
Chink's a
and
village
another
arm
guy who's
wrestling
just
champion, huh? Next,
really
please.
average.
What's your name? Wait.
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer? I have to ask. It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuch...
Oh, I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the... Really? But...
Yep, she still doesn't have a...
my apologies. It's just so far, I've got defeated the...
Yeah, and...
Whoa.
Might as well declare...
I want... Okay, right. A great hero.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma.
There's another...
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why... I see. So, well, anyway, the qualifying round...
Hey, even though you... So, Paimon... In any case, looking at the competition... All right, it's...
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you... Good.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Come on, let's go sign up.
You? You're the hero they're talking about? Ugh, how am I supposed to win now?
What a strange guy. Why
I knew. So, what do you think, Kazuha?
Impressive.
Well, so come on.
All right. You fought well.
All right. You know, well, and since you signed up, we've had... For one thing, so, I'm putting...
Huh?
This is how Captain... Besides...
All right. We're finally here, folks. The real show is a...
Your opponent has... You may well... Very well.
All right, that...
Your opponent, I do not doubt.
Relax. My girls are...
Okay, follow.
What you got?
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
It's a fury!
Congratulations. I was beaten.
Right! If you had a...
I wanted a... But mine? I lost interest. I fought.
Huh?
No. Only...
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future.
By the way...
Whether there'll be... So don't get...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around. See what we can find.
Ah, it's you! Why, yes. I faltered. Given my stat... Still, I'm
Hey there!
He tried to use his opponent. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Don't even get me... I don't dare tell... Sorry, I
Oh.
Thanks.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go...
You gave an outstanding... I could sense... But you were quick to adapt. And, in fact...
I guess not using your elemental power.
We were...
Not exact... As for the guy... What's the matter? Worried that you...
If that is the... I haven't...
yeah.
It is true. I do not mean given your talent.
Hang on.
Gathering intel... Besides our favorite...
You betcha. Wait a...
However, there is... Come with me. Now that we're alone, you are skilled in manipulating the elements.
I'm a new...
That's right. If I'm not mistaken. Since a young... It is thing...
As crazy as all that sounds...
My to think a human, and not to mention...
Hey, stop it!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to... So then, might I...
It's nothing, really. It's been a... Honestly...
Perhaps, however... Of course, I too... Now then...
By royal decree.
Your skills in battle are Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing. He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you please, save your thanks. If anything, the world is...
You seem kind of obsessed.
I desire to... And what influence... My apology for allowing me the honor of witness... So that's what you're curious about? As you well... Visions are in the outset. Not to mention...
She sounds less like an art...
As far as Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside, it goes without saying that the people locked within...
Sounds...
Oh? Have you encountered? With time. If you wish to find her, she will forever be... There will come a... Ah!
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, very well.
Never mind. We can start. Everyone, listen! We've reached the climax of the. We've seen. Now, I'd like to. She strike.
Wow!
I'm sure every. But today's fun. As for our. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice.
Wait a moment. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should. Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal?
We don't know when it was taken.
No need to worry. The vision was...
Well, I'll stay here.
If you would, please come with me. Come with me.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly.
Back off!
You can't run from death.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
They're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared...
No boat could ever match the speed of the...
The wind... Drat! If I only had a vision! Or if I could activate...
This has nothing to... Additionally, in other words...
You...
But most disappointing, it appears that the vision doesn't...
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes on this...
Aha! So you were...
I'd intended to... After watching... Since there was... I was convinced I prepared thoroughly... Dread. I know an empty... Fine.
You know, according... Huh? Not to mention, it seems that...
Whoa, whoa!
If this is where talking gets me, then forget it!
What are you trying to do?
By royal decree!
Special.
Time for retribution!
No! No!
Put down the vision.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No, no.
Huh?
I take no when people are forced into a corner. That is when they're great. But unfortunately, yes. From the moment I've tried though few tales after come, why don't you give... I see. No matter. This was
Yeah.
The story He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in...
Kazuha!
All right then. It's time we... Allow me to...
If you're looking for the... It seems that the Captain Beto was... But still...
The one who stole the he knew he stood, in which case...
Huh? If that's the...
I meant that...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes.
Yes, but the voyage... In fact, the...
Hold on a second.
Let us not suffice it. In the meantime... Thank you. May one final word...
Thank you.